Woke up from that. We have ASM, nice. We have Shihan, we have Ren, we have Sanjay, wow, nice. We have Victor, long time. We have Henry. Dancing to your music. You're welcome, Laura. Me too, me too, me too. Secretly, secretly. Cool. So welcome home, everyone. It's been a long time. We have Abbas, we have Ami, we have Ben, we have Camila, we have Chin, we have Chris. Nice. Chris was asking about your birthday. Nice. Henry, we have Hussein, we have John, we have Marila, we have Muhammad, we have Nora, Rani, Run, Samantha, Sanjay, Victor, and Bruno. Thank you so much for what you did. Cool. Now, first for all, before I talk about anything, I just want to say, you know, last year, or probably this year, last year, 2024 has actually been doing quite incredible for, for students who've been traded for the longest time. Yeah, last year has actually been quite an incredible year. The market actually, SP 500 actually went up around how many percent? It went out around 24%. Okay. Last year, SP 500 went out 24%. And the year before 2023, it also went out around 24% as well. That means if you already started the journey some time ago, and that's kind of what happened. It went up massively. And I personally think in 2025, it's going to be it's going to be an even more incredible year because I personally think we're going to have a little bit of turbulent, because as you say, election year is always a very, very good year. Historically, election year is always a very, very good year. Um, and last year was an election year. And but as a new trader, as a new investor, we don't actually strive when the market is doing well. We actually strive when there's a market crash. We actually strive when we actually strive when when there's a market crash, when the market is coming down, when we actually strive when there's a market correction going on. And last year, almost there's not much market correction, and during election years like that, there's probably just three market correction last year. Let me just show you. I'm going to show you my screen right now. Um, how do I show it? So we are okay. I'm just going to show in that. Yeah, there's actually not much market correction last year. If I show you correctly, these are all my alarm. I was taking a nap, so let me just remove all these alarm real quick. Yeah, so last year, if you look at carefully, we literally just have a few kind of normal, easy market corrections. So I think it's starting from here. So we've got probably just a little bit, and they're all very small. This correction is like 5%. Okay, in April we have one very small correction, and then we have another one kind of like in July. This is where it reached extreme fear. Yeah, this is a correction where we reach extreme fear. And then other than that, there's another one which is just in December time, just before our last training. We got this one market correction kind of going on. Yeah, this is December time. Um, yeah, probably just three times. Usually, historically, we normally have some really big crash. This is 2023 from here to here. You can see we have a little bit more crash. Like this is like a 10% crash, and we have another 10% crash just in August till September time. Yeah, October time. This is like 2023. So normally we have a big, really, really big crash. And this big crash is actually a time for us to actually get into the market big time, especially as a new trader and investor. Now, because last year crash is actually so minor, so small, that just means that a lot of these small crash, that means we're actually very much bound for a really proper crash. So we might actually have a bound for a proper crash to come all the way down to whatever market bull that we have. You know? So so just to conclude, what's the point? The point is just to let you know that 2025 and 2026. Normally, the year after the election, which is this year, or even the year after the year of the election, which is 2026, is normally just going to be an incredible, normally the biggest crash always happen 2 years after the election year, when it means the next year. Yeah. So it's just to let you know that for anyone who just started, it's just an incredible timing for you to get into the market in a great discount. Yeah. You don't have to get into the bull market. There's no point to get into the, oh, I just started trading and investing and I'm in the bull market. And it's really, really bad because that means you are everything that you made, is gonna crash down a little bit, and then it's gonna come up. So it's much nicer to get in during the incredible, beautiful crash. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened just right there. Now, so well done. And so congratulations for a lot of you who decided, you know what, this is actually the year. Okay, cool. And a lot of great investors are also waiting for these years as well. Like Warren Buffett, you can see he's just been selling a lot of his stocks last years as well. All anticipating, all waiting for a great kind of correction kind of going on. Yeah. So that's kind of what happens as well. So well done. Cool. Now let's get straight into it right now. Um, and to see kind of what happened. Cool. So as you said before, even though there's a crash coming in, that doesn't mean that you should not invest. That doesn't mean that. That actually means that you should, So as I said before, any of the stocks that you already own, the index that you already own, the share dealing markets, the share dealing stocks that you kind of own that you are not using any leverage, you kind of want to promise, especially index, you kind of promise you never want to sell them. Yes, even though it's going to crash and things like that, 10%, 15% crash, you still want to hold them. It's really, really powerful. Yeah. Just remember that real quick. Because as you can see, no matter what happened to the market, no matter we have in this internet bubble, this is 2000 internet bubble, we have World War One, World War Two, we have this property really nice property kind of correction kind of going on. And we got this, what's that, corona kind of going on here in 2000. Right now, they say there's another virus kind of going on right here. And with the Chinese New Year, normally Lunar New Year, we will normally spread that a little bit more, but I don't think it's gonna be big. But because because I think we've got experience knowing what to do already. Um, and then in 2020, 2021, we have an inflation going on because we print too much money. And now we're at all-time high in the market. That means any of these big news, the market, blood is on the street, or blood is on the street. Any of these news, we are all come back to normal. We're all at all-time high. So it's just to say that investing in the stock market is just an incredible way to do so. So well done and congratulations for a lot of you who decided to say yes, and put your retirement into the stock market. And you're not alone if you put your retirement into the stock market. Even if you don't do this, at the age of 55, 65, and even 70, guess if you have a pension company, guess what your pension company is doing? They're investing as well. And they're investing in like UK stocks like that never move. They invest in the US, the FTSE 100, the UK stock, FTSE 100 that never move. You can see, let me show you. Literally. So if you invest in like FTSE in 2017, if you started in your pension 2017, chances are it's always the same. You can see it's just like go sideways like that. What's going on here? Like literally go sideways like that. So it never move. So you think that investing in stocks is dangerous, but the truth is even your pension company are investing in stocks anyway. It's just that they're investing in a lot more lousy stock. It's just that you never know what they're doing, and why don't you just learn how to do it yourself, and to grow your wealth yourself. And if you think that, oh, what if I invest in those stocks and I'm going to lose all my money? I'm going to tell you, you're not alone. You are not alone if you're going to lose your money. The whole world is going to lose their money. Like in the US, all of their money in your 401k, all the money, majority of the money is in stocks. Majority of people's money is in stocks. Um, um, it's just that they don't know it because no one taught them what to select, what to choose, and stuff like that. So they just, oh, I have this pension. But where's your pension? Well, what's it investing in? It's investing in bonds, it's investing some is in equity, which is in stocks, but they never know what it is. So why don't you just learn how to do it properly? So congratulations for a lot of you. Yeah. Your pension company will never invest in currency, by the way. Yeah. They're not going to invest in currency. Probably some invest in like bonds, some interest, some currency. And as you already know, you learn currencies always stay the same. Let me show you currency. GBP, for example. Since a lot of you are from the UK, or actually all of you are from the UK, I mean 90% of you. So you can see yeah, like if you have in GBP against dollar, you will see that you just keep coming down, like that. Your the value of your pound just keep coming down against your US dollar. So it's really important when you are trying to buy any US stocks or even okay. So it's really important if your pound is really, really cheap, it's really, really low, when it's at a really low point, you really want to buy your stock that is hedged on your pound sterling. We talk more about that. It's kind of in detail, kind of in later on. Like for example, in a normal index, you don't just buy S&P 500 as a normal index. You don't just buy QQQ. You kind of want to buy that something that is hedged on your currency. Yeah, because otherwise you will not see a massive profits. Yeah, because you're not hedged on your currency. Because I say many times, in order to make money in the market, you need two things. You need the stock market to go up. You need whatever you are buying to go up. That's the first thing. You also need the second thing. You also need the stock, the currency that you are buying to also go up as well. Yeah. So if let's say US stock is coming up, but the US dollar is coming down, you're a foreign investor, you're a pound sterling investor, you will see that why am I not making money even when the stock go up, but the you know the currency is coming down because it just balance it out. So for those who are new, just remember very quickly, you just for those who are new, you just have to remember if in order for you to make money, you need both things to go up. You need the stock to go up, and you kind of also need the currency of that stock to go up. For example, if you look at US dollar basket right now, US dollar basket. Okay, US dollar basket. Okay. So we are kind of okay, we're kind of in the middle right now. So if this comes to all-time high, kind of like right now here, then you want to be a bit, then then you want to be a bit careful a little bit. Let's see. Yep, there's a US dollar basket. Okay, US dollar basket is telling you how's the US dollar doing. Yeah, but it's at all now we're in the middle, so we can't really do anything. But when we're at the top, that top there, right there, you definitely wants to get into like something with hedge with GBP because otherwise the dollar is going to come down and you know even the stock is going up. You're not going to make as much profits. Yeah, like for example, one of the examples is IGSU. I think is it IGSU? It's not. Is like say SP 500 hedge. I think they have. Let me see if I can find it for you. Yep, you can see if you type in your platform, you will see somewhere it says iShare SP 500 GBP hedge UCITS ETF. That means this SP 500 is actually hedged on GBP. Yeah, you can see the graph is slightly different. Yeah, it's something like okay, this is like when it is hedge means it's a normal SP 500 when it's hedge. Okay. But if I don't do the hedge one, if I just do normal like what is the one that's normal and it's not hedge one? Let me see. What about UCITS? Let me just show you a little bit. We did a very big topic about this in one of the uh, lesson. Okay, let me just show you. So this is what US dollar. This is GBP. This is Euro. You might not see the difference right now, but you can actually see the difference if you see it properly. Like if I go to USD, you can see the crashes from 1 to 96. And then GBP, you can see the crash is a little bit longer. Let me show you a little bit. This one is like that, and then this one is like that. But basically, if you use other currency, you will find that last year, for example, SP 500 went up 24%. If you use other currency, you will find that you will not go up as much. It will be less than 24%. Yeah, if you don't use the word hedge. So hedge is actually quite important. We'll tell you more about kind of that carefully to own. But I just want to plant that in your seed because when you are yeah, I need to plant that in your seat, especially as a foreign investor. If you go to Trading 212, you will see that sometimes one is foreign exchange, even though you're making money, but the foreign exchange is up, down, up, down. You'll be like, ooh, why is it foreign exchange so big? And you add it all up, you'll be like, you're just breaking even because you're not taking foreign exchange into consideration. Yeah, I just want you to understand that a little bit. Yeah. So cool. Now, so that's one thing. And then, so let's start to look at the market right now. So this is why it's not so easy for foreign investors to just invest in SP 500 or invest in like QQ, invest in the US stocks just like that. Because you kind of still need to take into consideration of the foreign exchange. So that means what? That means if just to cut it very short, that means if pound sterling, for example, is going to get to a really low point. Right now, pound sterling is still there, okay? But if pound sterling is going to be at the really low point, you don't want to exchange your pound to US dollar because you know that when your pound sterling is at the very low point, it's going to get stronger and stronger. Yeah, so that means you really you want to hold your pound sterling, yeah. You really want to hold your pound at this moment in time. So that just means that yeah, that means the hedge one is even more important. Yeah, anything you buy, you want to make sure it's hedged on your pound. Yeah, cool. And especially when you're buying some index, etc. Yeah, cool. There are some good trades as well that we are aiming as well for some higher level students, but particularly this Brazil cap ETF. So if you're going to trade Brazil 60, this Brazil cap. So you can see historically, this has been a channeling line really nicely. The last time is here 2016. This is a Corona time. And and we are saying that it's actually quite nice to dollar cost averaging around this line, around 2000. You can dollar cost averaging around here. I probably think it's a good time to get into stocks when we are in the middle of February or end of February. I will show you the rhythm just now later on. Okay, so we just wait. I'm just personally just dollar cost averaging just right here because you can see whenever it comes to this channeling really nice line, eventually it's going to go up there. So I will sell it, dollar cost averaging just around this line, and then we will sell it just when it comes back to around 3-4 something. Just put it on your watch list a little bit. iShare NC Brazil Cap ETF. This is on the trading 212. If you type Brazil index, I think it comes out as well. Cool. Now let's come back real quick. We'll talk more about that if we crash a little bit more. So this is US 500 right now. So let's start our analysis real quick. Or we will start doing by using technical analysis real quick. Yeah. So for those who are new, the step one we're trying to draw a trend line. So the way we draw a trend line, we literally go to monthly time frame and we draw a trend line. I hope you still remember the three criteria to draw a trend line. You draw a trend line, you want something to have a very big time frame. I hope you remember. And a lot of touches and very less steep. So it's just to tell us that okay, a good point is just right there. And then second step, you want to draw a support line. This could be one of your support. This could be one of your supports as well. So it's just telling us that a really good jackpot moment to go all in into stocks is when both coincides, really, I would say just below 5,000, when both coincides, when these come all the way down here, that's a really good time to kind of get into the stocks. So that's what happened. And then we got second, and then we go to daily time frame to kind of draw everything again. Yeah. So on a daily time frame, you want to draw on two time frames at least. So if I go on daily time frame, if I draw a trend line again, you will see that, okay, we might have a kind of bounce, kind of a small bounce here. This bounce is not going to make me happy. Yeah. What's going to make me happy is going to when it comes down a little bit more, and then let's draw a support line to see where it's going to bounce potentially. The first one is going to make me really happy. It's just here, 5 2 something. So you have at least, if it comes all the way here, you will have at least 1 year worth of discount. Because last time it was here is 25th of March. Look at the bottom here, 25th of March. So if it crash all the way to 5200, you have 1 year worth of discount on your stock and the SP 500. So that's okay. Normally 1 year, 1.5 years is quite nice. At least 1 year worth of discount. Imagine you buy property and you get back the same price as 1 year ago. Yeah, that's kind of quite okay, quite nice to start getting into stocks. Cool. So right now we are like having like one to 2 months worth of discount. That's not big enough. Okay. Cool. And then so that's kind of what happened. So this is kind of the first one. If let's say if we didn't reach this just a little bit higher than that, this is support just right here. Support can be many, many lines. So what do we do? That means you can start dollar cost averaging in a lot of these line. Yeah. Dollar cost averaging means rather than you doing all in, you just split your pot. Okay, for those who are new. Now, now we do in step four. Step three, drawing your resistance line. Step four, you start drawing your other line right now. So I'm gonna draw some other line. So like that, and like that. So we kind of form a double top drop, or kind of like a head and shoulder, or like a triple top going on. Okay, so that's where we're showing that kind of sign at the moment. And what else have we got? We've got the step number five, a lot of your indicators. Let's have a look on the indicators real quick. So I'm going to put on, yeah, CCI. I'm going to put on now CCI. Normally we will use the settings for 90. Okay. But if I use the settings of 90, it didn't take into consideration of the bounce in August this year. It didn't take into consideration of the April bounce. So what I did is I changed this to 90 so it take into consideration of the bounce. Yeah, you can change that. So you can see it bounce here. That means it's a good time to buy there. It's a good time to buy there. You will see that we hasn't reached the red color line yet. You remember crosses up means buy? We hasn't reached there yet. So it's not a good time to buy stock right now. Stochastic is very similar. It crosses up here is nice to buy. Crosses up here is nice to buy. And it did went out last time. Right now, it hasn't crosses up there yet. So you want to hold your gun. It's not the time to buy stock yet for those who are really, really eager to get into the market. Cool. So that's step five. And this is just 10% of what we use. A lot of people go all in into this strategy. This is just 10% of what we use. 90% of the times it comes down to other things. So let's have a look on other things right now. Um, Let me have a look real quick. Now, we talked about these last times as well. Last week, 2 weeks ago, when we did our session, we are on Friday. Probably, sorry, we are on Monday. When is that? We are on, yeah, 23rd of December. We are kind of there. So we kind of also talk about that there's a pullback. We're so kind of anticipating a pullback going on and then to get into the market like that. Yeah. So now I think it's slowly started to come down already, slowly and really nicely. Okay. So today price is still the same as our price when we spoke 2 weeks ago. It's exactly the same same price. You can see when R and O came back down, it's still the same. So exactly the same price. So any of the stocks that we recommended 2 weeks ago, they will still hold. Remember, we recommend some stock some time ago. Yeah, it will still hold because it's still the same price as where we were. So if you haven't made a lot of money or you make a lot of money, we do have a lot of our students make a lot of money on that. So it's still fine. You can still use them, especially if they don't have any crazy news going on in the market. How do you see particular news on that stock? Go to Market Screener, type the name of the stock, go to news, you will see the latest news that we have on that stock. Okay, all the latest powerful news is all in the market screener. Type the name of the company, you will see that there and then. Okay, if you are really scared. But yeah, so now let's go through our other parts of our strategy right now. So you just have to go to my website. I'm just going to log in right now. Yep. So let's go to step one just real quick, just right here. Step one. And then we're going to go on that, and then we're going to go on that, and then we're going to go on volatile index, and we're going to go on this. Cool. So now, even though right now we are at the fear stage of the economy, but last time we were actually when we are in December time, or even when we are at, yeah, we're in October 14 time, yeah, for October 14, December time, we are actually at the place of greed. So we're actually expecting some really nice market correction to come in. So it's still in the process of coming in. So let me just show you. Sometimes when we're at extreme greed, the stock might not come down immediately. Let me just show you. So now the blue line is when we reach kind of extreme greed, I think. Oops, what happened? Yeah. So the blue line is a CNN fear and greed, the blue line. You can see when we reach extreme greed, big time, last time, the stock did not actually come down immediately. The stock literally waited for how long? Let's look. November time. It literally waited for a month, December, for stock to come down. So last time here, the same. End of October, we have this extreme greed. The stock did not come down immediately. The stock literally waited for a month for it to come down. So there's a delay when it comes to extreme kind of greed. Yeah, there's a delay. What else? So you can see when it reaches there, the stock actually took a month to kind of come down. The red line is when the stock come down. Okay. And then there's another one, and on, let's see. So for this one is immediate. The stock just went down immediately. This one, the stock also almost went down immediately. We have here extreme greed here. Also, it takes quite a long time. It takes a month time for it to crash down really, really nicely as well. So we reaches extreme greed here, and we are still waiting. The stock already start crashing down a little bit, but we're still waiting to crash down a little bit more. Just right there. Okay. So that's kind of what happened just right there. Now, we don't just use there and then. And extreme greed, inside this extreme greed, there's some really more important stuff to look for. And one of those things that's quite important to look for is our put and call option. Really powerful stuff to look for. We talked about this in the past, but I want to talk about it again. So remember, our put options means everyone is selling. Everyone is scared. Everyone is selling. So the higher the put means people are really, really scared. And as we said before, when we are really scared, this is where we go all in. So if you look at it carefully right now, so whenever we are here, this is a time to actually get into the market. Yeah, let me just show you real quick. So when we're August 8, a lot of our students did get into the market when the put options were so high, when everyone was so scared. August 8, if you get into the market in August 8, let me show you. Yep, can you see August 8 at the bottom just right here? This is where the put options, everyone was really scared. Everyone was selling that stock. Everyone was selling that stock. The news is talking about selling stocks. And it was actually a correction. It was actually a bottom of the market and it went up big time. Lots of our students go into it. Or in the previously, you can see April 19th as well, when the put options was all the way high up there. Where is it? April 19th. Yeah, just right there. Put options all the way here. It went up massively big times as well. And where are we? Oops. Yep. April 19th as well. So even same here, January 17, the stock market went up big time. Right now, is it a good time to get into the market? type in the chat box. Is it a good time right now to buy the market right now? You know, then chat box, not there yet. So you want to put options to reach at least 0.9. Just write that down real quick. Write that down in one of your checklists. You want to put options, put to call ratio to go all the way high up, just right there. Okay, cool. Now let's look at the next one. We got this market volatility index. The same thing happened to volatility index. You want the volatility to come up at least there and then. Right now, we are not there yet. Volatility means people are really scared, very volatile. So you can see last time was August 5th. We'll talk about that. It's a market bottom. And December 18, yes, a little bit. The market did bottom on December 18, but now we want to reach at least that kind of level. I would say at least 30 to 40. Yeah, for you to say, you know what, I want to buy some stock right now. In terms of your guidance trade that you're looking at later on week 4 and week 5, that's where you want to get in, you want to buy stocks when we are there. Yeah. What else? So that's really the two really important one, the put options and the market volatility. Okay. So that's kind of what happened. Cool. Now, in terms of the second step, we want to look for open insider, to look for the smart people, you know, the directors, the officers, the CEO of the companies. You can see, you can see just right here. What's this? Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have a look. You can see, um, we got them almost very nice crossing over on. We don't really have a crossing over in the past, but we have a almost nearest very nice crossing over on the end of December time. Again, not there, but we're still waiting for the crossover. If I want to go all in, I must wait for the crossover to happen. Okay, I must wait for the crossover to happen. You can see the last time when the crossover happened, life was so easy. You know, we were just here. This is the last time when we have a winter. This is the last winter. This is the 2 years ago, 2023, a really, really nice winter. So that just means that our stock might crash all the way back down to the last winter. So let's see when is the last winter. If because our stock is if you're gonna crash all the way down to our last winter, will just be just below 5,000 as well. Yeah, just here, 4,7 something. Yeah, if it's going to crash all the way down to where a lot of the directors and open insiders buy, there's a lot of this because there's a lot of buying orders here because they bought it before last time. They were definitely happy to buy it again if it comes there. So that's just one there. So you don't have to be like waiting for this. You just have to dollar cost averaging as it comes down here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Um, so that is for open insiders. So IG sentiment report, a lot of people talk about IG no longer gives the report. Yes, but if you click on it, there's another website that's giving the reports as well. Just click SPX 500 and let's have a look. I'm going to draw for you. You can see every time we have a crash going on is when we reaches bottom here. There's a nice crash going on, a little bottom here. So crash, come down a little bit. And then the next one, like that. Not 100%, but like that. Okay. So that means if it reaches here, that means, you can expect a really nice crash cam going on. Cool. Next one I'm going to talk about is our NAAIM. Yep. This is also quite powerful as well. You can see last time we talked about before, NAIM is what hedge funds is doing. Whenever we were here, the stock tends to correct. You can see the stock come down. You can see, yeah. We will hear the stock correct, the hill correct, the hill correct. And this is why we have a lot of shorting stocks last month because the stock did correct really nicely. Normally here, the stock will start to go up a little bit. You can see the stock went up, the stock went up, and here is the bottom of the market. The stock will went up as well. So it's very normal to have a small pullback of the stock going on. But I think personally, a time to go all in to buy stocks is when we are here, just around 40. You can see last time we were around 40 here. It's a nice bottom of the market. Okay. So we're waiting for that to reach around 40. Probably it's going to be like here. Okay. So it's might come down a little bit more. Cool. So that's on the hedge fund part. Now, let's go into when are we supposed to expect things to go by really, really nicely. Just going to click on that for step two. We'll look at historical pattern. Let's look at the pattern right now. So as you can see, 15 years average, you can see in the beginning of the year, we have really nice bull market. You can see not beginning of the week, first week, probably till the 9th of like January. And then later on, we started to have a pullback going on. You can see some pullback going on. Yeah, there's some pullback kind of going on. 15 years average, the orange color one. And then the really, really good time to start buying the market is when the end of February or the beginning of the March. Really nice kind of bottom just right there. This is also our Corona bottoms as well. In the March, in our Corona is where it bottom. Even last year, our bottom is around April and March. If you look at last year, our bottom. Yep. Our bottom, you can see last year, January really nice, February really nice. Last year was around April. Oh, last year the bottom is around April. But I will show you because last year's election year, so it's just a little bit different. Nasdaq, first week doing really well. We have seen the bull, but the second week of January there's a pullback kind of going on right there. Okay. Uh, and let's see. What do I want to show you the year of this year? So this is presidential cycle. This is what where are we? Year one, year two, year three, year four. So year three, we have incredible year, as you already know last time. This is 2023. We have really incredible year. This is 2023. Incredible year. Okay, you can see the market went up to 24%. Last year, 24, the market also went up 24%. It's really, really incredible. This year, it's gonna be a year where it's not as good as compared to last 2 years. So don't expect to have 23, 24%. So that means it's really good time because there's gonna be a market going on. There's gonna be a market crash going on, normally just in the bottom. You can see we have a market crash going on just right here. Let me count for you. So what is this? How do I count this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I know how to count now. Let me just delete everything again. So let's count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just around April, you can see April, just around 5, just around April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, kind of 12. A little bit kind of, okay, starting from there. So you can see, let's do it again properly. Yeah, I'm gonna count like that. One, okay. Okay, the one has to be in the middle. So let's start from one because it starts from the middle. So let's run the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of five just right there. Okay, okay. Not sure how do we count, but just in the middle of the month, middle of the year, you can see there's a pullback. There's a pullback last year going on, which did happen. There's some pullback going on, and and then even there before that, we also have some pullback in the winter time. There's a pullback going on. So right now it's just that we have some pullback going on in the beginning of the year coming in. You see, the beginning of the year, there's some pullback. This is where we are right now. Okay. So creating a great opportunity for us to kind of go all in just right there. And if you remember the strategies, the first step is looking at the sentiments. The second step is looking at the rhythm. Third step is looking at the guidance. Fourth step is looking at the PE ratio. Let me just write that down. So we've got Let me just write it down. The first step is look at the sentiment just real quick. Everything we talk about in the sentiment. The second step is looking for what? Looking for the rhythm, the pattern, rhythm, which is what we're doing right now. Rhythm, rhythm. How do you spell this? And then number three, we are looking for the guidance. That's just very important. The last one is PE ratio. Yeah. Remind me to look up PE ratio later. Cool. So yeah, so let's see. What is this? 1 year towards the bottom. This is literally what happened to the markets as well, just to show you a little bit. So last year, as you can see, we definitely got a pullback till October time. And then November, December is just a really, really nice kind of rally kind of going on, which is what we saw last times as well. Yeah, this is like last year. It's almost exactly like this. Almost exactly like this. Other than April time. Yeah, April, the market bottom. This is crazy. This is actually like what we saw. What is this? 1 year shows bottom towards the end of October. This is based on daily data from 1990 to 2022. Yeah, this is actually what happened last year exactly, like last year. Dow Industrial 1 year seasonal pattern. Yeah, last year we have an April drop here, and then we have another drop in what's this? November time. Let's look at the stock market real quick. So last year, let me just show you. You have the April drop. You can see the April drop. Yeah. And there's another drop from July to August. And then another drop in September time. And then it's just going up really nice. And another drop in October time. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. We have the April bottom, I'll show you just now. And then there's another bottom just near the August time. There's a bottom. And then very, very similar. Always the three types of bottoms just like that. Okay. Now let's talk about this year right now. Let me show you last year again to show you what happened. This is the end where we are. This is 2020. Okay. Quite similar in the sense that we also have a bottom. This is election year, I think. Yep. We also have a bottom in April, which is a little bit May, April. And then we've got a bottom in October, definitely. And then November went up massively. December went up like that. Very similar. What about this year? Let's have a look. 2020, 21 post-election year. Yeah. You can see that, first week we've been doing well, and then we just have a like that going sideways for the January. And then there's a nice bottom end of February we talk about, and then end of March. So this is a timing you kind of want to start dollar cost averaging when open insiders say yes, when the PE ratio of SP 500 drop below 22. I repeat, PE ratio of SP 500 drop below 22, open insider crossover, and a lot of your guidance is doing really, really well. And yeah, so that's kind of what happened. Cool. So that's what happened then. So um let's talk about PE ratio real quick. So the PE ratio historical of SP 500. P ratio is really, really important because you get to see whether our stock is expensive or not right now. Okay. So historical wise, our stock right now, if you go to the past, like, um, let me just show you 20 years, for example, 30 years. Okay, let's go to all years. Whenever we reaches kind of this level, SP 500 reaches around 2022, it crashes. This is where it crashes, market crash. 1933. This is a World War. 1933. What's happening? 1946. Is this World War? 1961. 1961. And then we got okay, 1961 is there's an inflation crisis going on. I remember that. And then we've got this 1992. This is there's thing going on. And then we got this 2000. This is definitely the internet bubble. the SP 500 went to 40%. Crazy. Warren Buffett was selling all of his stocks at that moment. People are criticizing him. Why so crazy? And then we got this, what's this? 2009 will be what? Property bubble. And then we've got this 2020 will be the inflation bubble. So right now we are at the point where it's still quite high. Let me just draw the line for you. We're kind of here, okay? We're kind of like here. It's still quite high. A really, really good time to get into the market, a really nice bottom of the market would just be here. That's where I will go all in. Like just around 20. Now it's around 26. Let me have a look. What's the time now? Let me look. Now it's around 27. Wow. It's really, really expensive. Like it takes 27 years. Sorry, 27. Yeah, it's around 27. It's quite big. And so you want it to come back to roughly around 21, 22. Okay. If it comes back to 22, it's really, really good point. Just write that down. 22 is where the point you can go all into the market. If you sell your house to go all into the market when SP 500 drop back to 22, I want to say congratulations to you because you are in to buy even more houses. Now, let's continue. So what to do right now in terms of the market? As you say, so we've gone through some steps. Now the last step right now is where we're going to guidance right now. As you say, all of the guidance that we talked about last time, you still can use it. Yeah, you still can use it. Yesterday or even the day before yesterday, we did a session with our students. We found one trade called Agoma Steel. The revenue was going down, the guidance, everything is going down, and we do it together, just right there. Yep. And you can see the stock is deep come down. Oh, what just happened? Agoma Steel. Yep, the stock did went down really nicely continuously, just right there. Yeah. Sometimes if you can't find this stock on IG, you can try on eToro, you can try on other platform trading to one too. So it's good to have multiple platforms. Okay. It's becoming down really nicely. Any of the stocks that we recommended, like Penguin and all of that. Let's see what do we recommend last time. We recommended a lot of the trades last time, like anything really, Penguin solution. All of this was still works. You just have to like look at that season real quick to see kind of what happened. Let's see. When we recommend this guy, we were at 20 Monday, 23rd. We were just right there and then. Okay. As you said, if you look at SP 500 when we recommend at the time, we are actually just breaking even. If not, we went up a little bit. Yeah, we were here. 24th Tuesday, 24th December. SP 500 is around there. 24. Yep. It's probably very, very similar time. Yeah. Check that a little bit. You can see we're very, very similar. Let's do another one. We've got drop a little comparison to the past. Okay, this is drop a little bit only. You want to do something that's dropped a lot. You want to check it back. It's been some time. Nuco short because drop previous 13% from for Terex. Okay, let's look at Terex because it's 18%. It would be nice to have bigger. Good short 100% drop from 2.61 estimate. Steel Dynamics, let's have a look. Do, 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 do. So we recommended to short just on the, let's have a look. A20 Monday, Tuesday. Yep, just right here. So, yep, it did. A lot of them are like that. Let's have a look what's going on. Okay, now let's check the news real quick for all these companies to see if something news happened. So I'm going to type Steel Dynamics. Dynamics. Just click on that. You can show you how do you check the news. Just click on news, click on all news. So yeah, there's some upgrades going on in January 3rd. So the rest is kind of okay. So you probably expect January 3rd to be quite tricky. There's some upgrades kind of going on. I think we forecast. We're supposed to get on the 16th of December. Yeah. Because it's where the news happened. And then the rest, some news kind of happened to upgrade the thing going on to 135 from 125. So a lot of upgrades, a lot of analysts upgrades their stocks. Well, when analysts upgrade their stocks, is actually, but as you say, when the market crash, chances are the whole thing is going to crash as well. Yeah. Analysts upgrading their stocks is a thing where it will move the market quite big time. Let me just show you an example. I want to show you an example of Tesla. Okay, I'm going to show you a new strategy today. It's called analyst upgrades and downgrade. Okay, I will show you some pattern. What happened when analysts upgrade and what happened when the analysts downgrade. You will see that the stock normally went, in a very, very normal way. So when I click news, I just want to see the upgrades and downgrades. So analysis recommendation. I'm just going to click on that. Cool. Neutral from buy. So okay. So let's start from this real quick. Now, let's start from um now normally we need a lot of years for this. So you can see a pattern. I'm going to start from, let's say, January time. Okay. I'm going to start from January last year. Okay. So let's start reading. So starts Tesla with the sell ratings and stuff like that. Target 295 to 300, 2000 to 255, 244 to 255, 22 to 275, 225 to 250. So it looks like in the beginning of the year it's already a really good one. So this is not good enough. I mean, look at last year as well. I wonder when it starts in a really, really bad year. Okay, to 250 to 285. This is good now. You can see in 2023, I'm going to start recording this for a bit. So I record, let me think, what should I do right now? Okay, I'm going to continue this recording. So I am going to show you a little bit just right here. So if you can see right now, in January time, this is 2023, by the way. So I'm back testing for you. I've never done this yet. I'm just going to show you right now and then, doing real back testing right from the start. I'm going to click draw. I'm just trying to find my pen. Just give me a second. Where's my pen? Anyway, annotate. This is my pen. Annotate my pen. Okay, cool. I found my pen. Cool. So you can see from January time, this Tesla used to be from 285 to 250. So obviously it's a bad news. So January, you can see it's a bad news going on, okay? Because most of the things are going down from Citigroup. This is an analyst. Adjust Tesla price target to 140 from 176. So it's actually going down. Wells Fargo adjust Tesla price target 2130 from 230. It's actually going down. So analysts are expecting this stock to go down. So they are giving analyst recommendations. So you probably expect in January time, I'm going to write that down real quick so that you can see. How do I write that down? Okay, starting from like here. Actually, it starts from here already. Okay, let's start from the point where it starts to go down. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to show you. 432 to 46, 350, 325. Okay, okay. You can see. Nice, nice, nice. 3634. 3634. Let me just show you a little bit from to from to from to from. Okay, you can see here in what is this date? This date is 2022. Okay, this date is like July date. Okay, it's July date for Tesla. Now, this is what I want to show you real quick. In July, Tesla, the analysts are still actually upgrading their price level from 801, they're upgrading it to 815. It's not like massive, massive, but at least they are kind of still upgrading. This is in 2020. Let's look. 2022, I think. 2022 to, yeah, July, just right there. Okay. So now you can see it upgrades all the way. It's already started to upgrade since, let's have a look, since when? It's kind of already started to upgrade this guy since, let's have a look. 2022 since July time. Okay, let me just go all the way down to the bottom. I just want to show a really, really nice curve and nice graph kind of going on so that you can actually see. This is kind of a new strategy. Just accept it for now. I'm just going to show you what happened during an upgrade and kind of like downgrades of the market. Okay. So in 2020-21, we have from 325 to 730, which is insane. Can you see? Yeah. Now let's continue. 125 to 135, 700, adjust price target. 325 to 730. So you look at the target is kind of 700. It's always the target is always 700. 775 700. So it's same 545 still that high. 775 to 820 still that high. 880 to 900. So it's still up. It's still promoting upwards. 835 to 865 is still upwards until, so it's really, really nice upward until we have a tricky situation in here. You can see from 1000 to 974. So obviously, this is like a can be a tricky situation. Let's look at if it happened before as well. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna show you in a really, really nice way. Okay, let's start from 2000. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Maintain from 560, 1000. This is what? From 550, from 540 to 450, from 550 to 500, from 500 to 560, from 80 to 90, 500, 560, 125. I'm just going to show you something real quick, real powerful as well. 540, 540, 700, 3939. It's quite 650 to 755, 70 to up. So these are all quite okay up. 725, 488, 125 to 135, 700, 725, 700, 725. Yeah, still up. I just want to show you a pattern where suddenly everything is going down. Yeah. Just want to show you that pattern. So these are all up. 775 to probably just around there. 775 to 700. This is Jeffries. This is the first time I saw things going down, I think. Yeah. In March, it's still okay. This is when things started to come down a little bit. 95, 5445. Not like 100%. Okay, let me continue. I'm going to continue. So 700, 750. I'm going to continue. 375, 320. I'm going to continue 110. 875, 215, 215. So this is where we almost reaches the bottom, like the top. 825, 764 to 888. Let me just show you 900 to 120. 9514, 1000, more than 1800, 1000, 1226. It's not gonna, okay, let me just tell you what I'm doing right now. So Basically, a lot of the times or majority of the time, remember we have earning release like just 4 quarter. Earning release, we have this fourth quarter going on. And this is where the stock majority of the time they move. They don't move it during earning, they don't move it during analyst recommendation. They really move it during earning release. When the Teslas comes out and say guidance, what happened, result, what happened, that's where it moves the most. So this is why you see it moves 5, 10% just like that, even 20% just like that. But a lot of the times you can kind of tell what is going to happen to the stock by looking at the analyst recommendation. Yes. So before the analysts say anything, so for example, let's say you don't know what's going to happen, okay? But analyst has been saying that, oh, it's going up and up and up. We are raising, we are lifting the price. So the chances are most of the time, or 80% of the time, this day when the earnings release happen, the stock will continue to go up. Normally it's like that. Yeah, normally it's like that, theoretically. So by reading what the analyst is saying, you kind of can expect what the stock is going to do on that day, kind of. Okay, you kind of expect what the stock is going to do on that day. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, just to show you what a few examples right now. So 1000, 1001, I'm just going to show you. I can, this is requires whole new lectures of me putting everything in, putting the earning release to show you what happened to earning release. But let me just do this one real quick first so we can see what kind of happened. So you can see here, starting from January time, 831,000, really nice. 8 to 9 is all up. It's all up to a certain point where we started to kind of go down massively. Probably just here. 660 in kind of February time, maybe April time. You can see it started to go down now. 66 to 790, 135 to 12. We're probably at the peak already. 1,000 is already the peak. Let's see. I want everyone to say it's down. 960, Wells Fargo was downgrading 960 to 900. Okay. And 126. Okay, this is where everything starts to go down. Okay, let me just show you real quick. Okay, this is where a little bit more consistent. 96 to 9 down, 12 to 9 down, 14 to 1,000, 14 to 1,000. So these are all where you can see in May time. Let me ask you a question. What do you think the stock happened in May time in like 2020, kind of like 2020, I don't know, 2022, just around this level? What do you think happened when everyone is kind of like downgrading, Tesla stock? So let's have a look real quick. Using our strategy, as you can see, you should expect the stock to come down, but let's see whether it's true. I'm gonna go in Tesla. Um, uh, 2020, 22. You can see where we 2022. It's a bit far back, but let's have a look. Yeah, so it's kind of like April time, May time, kind of here. You can see 2022, April time, May time. It's actually started to come down really nicely. Before that, it used to go up really nicely. And you see, before that, Tesla used to go up really nicely. We reach all-time high like the world has never seen before. And suddenly it just crashed down like that. And if you look at the analysts, you can see that you can see the analysts that we talk about, we kind of already top. Normally use double, normally 1,000 to 110, kind of already top the line, guys at the top. We really, really top when we reaches, almost there. The up is not as much anymore to the point where, we're really coming down. Daiwa Security 115 to 800, 125 to 100. So it's just keep going down 12 to 1,000, 79 to 700. Let me remove that. And 32, let's look. 130 to 1200, 12 to 1000, 13. So if you are shorting any stocks, you want to make sure your stock is actually the analysts keep going down. 1250, 11600 to 540. This is a bit advanced strategy. 395 to 395. You can see it's keep going down till July. Yeah, till July time. So all the way, where's July? Yep, all the way there. Let's continue. Let's see. This is July 375. Wow, 850 to 290. This is crazy. Drop four times. Let me just see. 1293 to 432. So you just keep dropping all the way from 835 to 833 to 350, 400 to 390, 390 to 355. Just keep dropping. October keep dropping. 350, 330, 350, 330. So drop from Morgan Stanley. 325 to 225 even drop. So even in December, it just keep dropping. Oops, what just happened? So it dropped all the way from December, all the way. So this is 2020, 22. And let me just go back. I only recommend you to use this for kind of like shorting, because sometimes it can be very dangerous thing. So you want to like have a little bit more news to help you. Buying, you don't have to look at this. Buying, you can just buy and hold like very very nicely. But anyway, let me continue. So in December, 335 to 250. And then what? And then we started to go up in, yeah. So you can see always going down. 350, 220, always going down. 299, 245, 250, 220. We started to have an uptick in January time. Okay. January time, we have 175 to 200. We have a 25% up. Finally, this is the first time we have an up. Wedbush raises Tesla price target. The rest was just dropping. You can see in January 10, 2023, we started to go up. Started to go up. 160185 started to go up now. 130155, 137146, 122140, 130150 started to go up now. 200, 225. So everything is up now suddenly. So this is in January time. Kind of in January time. This is the Tesla kind of January time. Okay, started to go up now. So this is a sign, normally a sign of kind of a bottom. So it went down, so it started to go up. So let's see how long it's gonna go up for. So it's gonna go up, go up, go up. So it's always a good news, always a good news, always a good news, always a good news. To always good news. Let's see. I think it's good news until, let's see. Okay, let's start from there. January 13 to 150. This is 220 to 25. February is still a very good news. So we should continue to go up till February. Let me have a look. February is still a good news. Where is February? Oops. Look at my screen. Yep, February. This is February. Okay. April, May, July. Oh, it's good news all the time. It's just good news all the time. Interesting. So I think it's just it. And then it's just three and then 180, 14192. It's just good news all the time. 1402, 170. You want it to be big, by the way. Yeah, 220 to 225. You want it to be big. The small one is kind of like okay, like 120 to 115 is quite small. You want it to be quite big. 250 to 200. 215 to 300. Okay, I think the bad news started to happen right now in June. 200 to 26 is start to get big now. It wants to be big. I mean the difference. 225 to 300. Yep, I think July time this was started to go down. Started to go down in kind of like July, kind of like here, kind of July time. So you kind of get ready just right there because it started to drop now in July. 185 to 245, end of June, started to go down. Beginning of June still up. You can see June's 21st of June still up, 220 to 260. So 21st of June are still up. Let me show you. 21st of June are still up. 21st of June. Yeah, it's still up. It's really started to come down in 19th of July. So 2000, 200, 230 still up. In July time still up. In the beginning, 250 to 293. 170 to 265. Now, what is this? 215 to 275. 300 to 350. 300 to 330. 112 to 125. 240. We really started to come down when? Where's my number just now? 25, 25, 25. We're in the same year. Are we in the same year? Yeah, this is the same year. We started to come down when we reaches around, let's see, 275 is still up. So I'm just trying to see where a bunch of them trying to say sell or say buy. So these are all 25, 2, 29, 25. Oh yeah, a little bit here, Deutsche Bank, 300 to 285, a little bit of down here, a little bit of down Wells Fargo in October time, 243, yep, a bunch of down going on just in here, October time. So it's keep going down, down. Let's see when it stops going down. Yep, in December time, it kind of stops going down, from two. So you probably expect to still keep going down, this Tesla to keep going down, 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 all the way to December time. You can see 35, 26, 25, 25, 229. Not January time. You can see 27 to 220, still down in January, still down. And 345220, March still down, March still down, March still down, and 315 to 300 still down, 215 still down, April still down. April, beginning of April is down. 225, middle of April is still down. 225 to 18 still down. 176 to 162 still down. 228 still down. 126. Okay, we started to have a really change of pattern in when. Let's look. So these are still down. Two. Okay. There's a bit up now. 168. I think in July time it started to go up. Before July is still down, like this RBC, Royal Bank of whatever that is, 293 dropped to 227. So end of July, end of June is still down, but we start to have really good news happen in July time. They still keep going up. Look, 222, 254, 164, 180. So this year or last year, July is where you will be like, oh, I need to start, to look into, Tesla. As you can see, July is actually when Tesla started to go up like the world has never seen before. So let's look at July in Tesla real quick. So it's still down, down, down. Just now we look up down. It's really in July time where shit started to get real. This is July, you can see, this is the rest of the July is still started to come up really nicely. Before that, you can see just now, it's just been going down, going sideways. There's a sideways going on, a little bit up, a bit down. But when everyone is going up higher and higher, it's just go really nice. Yeah, a lot of our students on the really powerful level of the apprenticeship training really know about this strategy in a really detailed way. 126, 134, 220. You can see everything is up now in July. Everything is up. 2715, 300. 202130 up now. 18230 up now. 18 is keep up. There's no down. 162215. 10, okay, 205. This is a little bit too small. 24. This is a bit too small. You want it to be big. 205 to 300. This is July. 233 to 283 is still up. You remember it has to be big. 300 to 310, 215 to 236, still up, really nice. 165 to 195, 2324, 2527, 2325, 2833, 236, 238, 128 is still up, up, up. They're all up. They all are up. October is up. What else? 278 to 298. I'm just going to show you when is it going to come down. 300 to 400 is still up. November is still up. 249 to 31, right? Still up. You can do it yourself on one of the stock. You can do exactly same pattern. Yeah. Actually, that's going to be your homework. Just choose one stock and do exactly what I did to you. And 2193 to 226. I recommend you do what stock? Do like, I don't know, Apple stock. Try to do Apple stock. 156 to 175 is an up. 29370 up. Is still up. December is still up. Tesla December is still up. 400 to 515 is still up. 22 to 24 still up. 360. This is a bit tricky. January is a bit tricky. 116 115. You can see starting January, Tesla is a bit tricky now. 2nd of January started to cut now. 360 to 315. And 45 downgrades from buying. So it's just January time we started to have one cut. Trust security is not so important. But yeah, so that's what happened. So you can see January in Tesla. We started to see first, 2nd of January when we started to have a bit of pullback going on in Tesla right there. Let's see if December, anyone telling us anything. 22 to 80, 5432, 5428. Yeah. Remember, it's going to be a little bit of lagging. I will tell you why it's going to be lagging a little bit because the most important news is just then. Okay. So as I said, the four, most things happen in the earnings release, the fourth quarter of the earning release, just there. Now, if I'm gonna do like another company, let's see if I can find another company to do really quickly as well, just so you get it a little bit there and then. So let's do another company right now. Let's do Nvidia right now. Okay, Nvidia, very, very interesting. Okay, let's look at Nvidia news real quick. I'm gonna go to all news, Nvidia. You will see that Nvidia today has some earning release. Where's Nvidia earning release? Is it Nvidia? 1 hour, 4 hours. Let me check where is Nvidia. Nvidia earning release date. Let's see. Where are we? Where is Nvidia earning release? Because there's some transcript going on Nvidia. So I go to Nvidia investor. I think there's some news going on in Nvidia. And then we're gonna click on news. And then we are gonna go for where are we? Not this news, we want investor news. So I want investor news. This is investor resources. Investor news. Latest news. Okay, Nvidia as every day has some crazy news happening. Anyway, let me choose Nvidia real quick. Cool. So this is Nvidia table sell urge 4 5 markets live. I think there's some news happening today or yesterday. Nvidia reviews project. Yeah. So today I think Nvidia released some new project going on. I think they have some talking with Nvidia. Let's click all news. So reviews, the unveil. So today unveils blueprint robot digital twins. I think this is the one. 6th of January. Today is 8. 8th of January. Is there anything on 8? Today is 7. Sorry, today is 7. So White Wolf Foundation Enterprise AI. Okay. January launches. So everything has happened on the 6th. 6, 6, 6, 6. Because of the US timing. So 6 is probably our time. 6, 6, 6, 6. Oh yeah, most news happen in the 6. You can see 6. I think kick off CES 2025. And then he gave a 90-minute keynote today. Okay, 2 days ago, 6th of January. You can watch a keynote on YouTube if you want. So to include some new products like gaming, autonomous, robotics, AI, a lot of things going on. If you're into AI, if you own a lot of AI stocks, reading this might be quite nice. So before a lot of these things happen, like these things happen, the analysts kind of already tell what's going to happen already. So if I show you what the analyst is saying before, let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Normally, I would just filter analyst recommendation on that. Okay, let's just filter analyst recommendation so we can see all the analysts just right here. Now, if you look at these carefully, now I can't be going through like one by one just like that anymore, but you can see it's still good. I will show you when it's getting bad. When this is bad. I don't think so this bad. I think it's just going up all the time. Because Nvidia just keep going up. Okay, it's just keep going up. So there's no bad. There's no downgrade. Yeah, it's just keep going up. So the stock keep going up. You already know that. 176, 145. Yeah, just keep going up. Gives a buy rating. We want a target though. Give me the target. Unchanged at 170. So the price target is unchanged at 170. Remember, we want it to go up. Yeah. So this is like unchanged. So it's not very good news. We want something to like come down. Okay. But it's okay. Bernstein, let's look at Bernstein. Unchanged at 174. So these are all unchanged. Yeah. The three guys is always unchanged. Normally we will all go up 125, 165, 169, 125. So they started to give things as unchanged. Remember, there are three recommendations. The first recommendation is going up. Let me draw it for you. The first recommendation is going up. The second recommendation is going down. We've done that just now on Tesla. We see it's very clear. Normal recommendation is just unchanged. Yeah, this is not very good. So that's kind of what happens. You can see Nvidia stock once it start giving unchanged since January 6th. You probably expect Nvidia to be like a bit tricky now. Let me show you Nvidia stock. Remove everything Nvidia. Let's look. What are you doing? Yeah, so obviously we expect Nvidia to keep going higher and higher, which is very normal because the analysts keep going higher and higher. And just today we started to have three guys saying unchanged. So it's just